Hello all, welcome to Life Skills from Sanskrit. I'm Jigar. Today we are going to look at a very special couplet that talks about self-awareness and how we can ask few simple questions to be self-aware all the time. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into it. Kaha kalaha kani mitrani ko deshaha ko vyayagamau kaschaham kachame shaktihi iti chintayam muhurmuhu. Let me repeat that. कः कालः कानि मित्राणि को देशः को व्ययागमौ कश्चाहं काच मे शक्तिः इति चिन्तयं मुहुर्मुहुः. Iti chintayam muhurmuhu means something that we should be thinking about repeatedly, all the time or constantly. So which are the 6 questions they are talking about? I'm going to divide this into 3 bits and then we're going to look at each question individually. So the first bit is kaha kalaha kani mitrani. Kaha kalaha. What are the circumstances? What is going on around us is very important to be self-aware. So what we are going to do is we have to pay attention to what's going on in the city we live, in the country, or in the world. Because of the pandemic, things are changing almost every single day. And if we didn't know what was going on in the world or in our country or in our city, we wouldn't know how to live properly, how to take care of ourselves and how to stay safe. So this first question, what are the circumstances, is very important. Second question is Kani Mitrani. Who are my friends? We all know that friends and family are our real support system. They keep us standing. So we need to know who will be there to support us if we need help, who will be there to guide us if we needed some guidance. So Kani Mitrani, who are my friends, is another good question to ask yourselves again and again. And if you found that there weren't many people to support you, that means you need to create a better support system for yourself. The third question is Ko deshaha, where am I? We need to know where we stand. It could be our personal life, it could be our professional life, it could be the field you work in, or it could be somewhere you want to go. So if you don't ask yourselves this question, where am I at the moment, you don't know whether you're going to progress or not. You would never understand whether you're actually going ahead in your life or you're going backwards. So this is again, ko deshaha, where am I? It's very important to ask yourselves. The fourth question is ko vyayagamo. That means how much I earn and how much I spend. Now this is definitely a very, very important question. We need to make sure that we are in charge of our finances. If we spend more than we make, we know we are going to get into trouble. So it's always a good idea to keep track of your earning and to keep track of your spending. Make a budget, follow it tightly, and of course if you're self-aware, if you're aware of how much money you make and how much money you spend, you are going to be in a better position or a comfortable position all the time. So the fifth question is Kaschaham. Who am I? I know this sounds like a very philosophical question and it could take up a lot of your time, but if put simply, it simply talks about what do you like? What are your hobbies? What makes you happy and what makes you unhappy? If you're self-aware, if you already know what's going to make you happy and what makes you unhappy, it becomes very simple. It becomes very easy to make yourselves happy and to do things that are going to make you happy. And you know, when you're happy, things go really, really well. So keep asking yourself this question. Who am I? What do I like? And what makes me unhappy? And the last question is, Kachame Shaktihi, what skills do I have or what are my skills? We always need to know what we can do well and what we are not good at. Once we know our strengths and our weaknesses, then we can progress in very easily. We can either focus on our strengths or we can focus on fixing our weaknesses. Once we ask this question, of course, what is going to happen is we are going to be able to progress in our lives. So, Kachame Shakti, another important question. We looked at 6 questions that this couplet told us. Let's have a look at all of them again. Kaha kalaha kani mitrani ko deshaha ko vyayagamau Kaschaham kachame shaktihi iti chintayam muhurmuhuhu. My take on this couplet is, in order to lead a successful life, one should regularly ask following 6 questions. What are the circumstances? Who are my friends? Where am I? How much money do I earn and spend? Who am I? And what skills do I have? Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned, stay positive.